The Pregnant Prince. A long time ago, in a small village in the east, there lived a young prince named Jabari. He was handsome and strong, but he was also very wicked. He treated the villagers poorly, took their food, and laughed at their suffering. The people feared him but wished for a day when he would change his ways. One day, an old woman with gray hair and a bent back came to the village. She was hungry and asked the prince for food. Instead of helping her, Prince Jabari mocked her. "Why should I give my food to a useless old woman?" he said. He pushed her away and told his guards to chase her out. The old woman stopped at the edge of the village and turned to Jabari. Her eyes glowed with anger, and she raised her hand. "Prince Jabari," she said, "because your heart is full of cruelty, you will carry the burden you refuse to understand. May you feel the pain of those you harm." The villagers gasped as the old woman disappeared into thin air. At first, Jabari laughed it off, thinking it was just the rambling of a crazy old woman. But the next morning, he woke up with a strange heaviness in his stomach. As the days passed, his belly grew larger and larger, just like a woman carrying a child. The prince was horrified. He called for healers and medicine men, but none could help him. The villagers whispered among themselves, saying the old woman's curse was teaching the prince a lesson. For months, Prince Jabari felt the weight and pain of his growing belly. He could no longer ride his horse or wear his fine clothes. He was humbled and forced to depend on the very people he had mistreated. One day, in great pain and shame, he cried out to the heavens, "I am sorry. I have been cruel and selfish. Please, old woman, forgive me and lift this curse." The old woman appeared again, this time with kindness in her eyes. "Jabari, do you now understand the pain you caused others?" she asked. "Yes, I understand," Jabari said with tears streaming down his face. "I promise to be a better prince and care for my people." The old woman nodded and touched his stomach. Instantly, the burden disappeared, and Jabari was himself again. True to his word, he became a kind and just ruler, helping the poor and protecting the weak. The village flourished under his care, and the story of the pregnant prince was told for generations as a reminder to treat others with kindness. And so, the village lived in peace, and Prince Jabari's heart remained humble forever.